Good morning, everyone. Eloise, GP Care Packages and Blankets of Love. It's October 9th, 2025, and we're here with a wonderful young man that we've had the pleasure of being able to have communications and community outwork with, and he's been coming by our location, and we're very thankful for him. And I'm going to let him introduce himself, and he's going to give us a little bit about his story for our Voices in the Street.
How y'all doing? Kendarius Tucker, Mr. Louis. Today we're coming to you to give you more information about care packaging and more things to come as far as what we want to do in the future and the goals and what we're trying to do as moving forward for the future. And I'm gonna give it back to her so she can ask some questions.
So Kendarius, we just really want to know, what's your story, young man? What is it that you have a desire to do? What is it that you face that, might have made it through, but you're still seeking to do better? And who are you? We just want to know who. We want to put a voice with the face, and we want to know who you are. That's a lot, right?
That's a lot of information.
Yeah. So you tell us a little bit about you, what that you want us to know, and then the community to know. Because a lot of times people think because you see somebody walking down the street or you don't know what they're really facing, but we're all people.
Me, Kendarius, growing up on the west side of Chicago, 33 years. I've been through a little trauma, but I made it through it. And, my faith and prayer. I always kept pushing hard through any lesson that try to hinder me down. I stayed strong. Kept a good mindset, and I didn't let drugs take over my life. I just continued to try to be better than what I used to be. So one thing I learned, not to be a statistic, again, not to be another number. That's one thing I stopped. And just got away from negative vibes. That's one thing too. Just try to inspire myself to. I start pumping myself up more, like, you're doing good, looking at me, you're doing good. Keep pushing, keep going hard, and never let nobody disturb me or any threats, anything, show no fear, just keep pushing hard.
You're taking it one day at a time.
One day at a time.
So I noticed one thing about you is you're a businessman. I see that you have your entrepreneur position right now when you're doing your store. And what do you see yourself doing further ahead? What do you want to come out of it?
Hopefully there'll be more opportunities, more people that come up and actually wants to work and put in more quality time to try and help out the streets. As much as we need it for some people going through crisis and homelessness, all that. So really want to give them hope. Just know they got avenues for good resources, people with good hearts still out in the world. When they say love down the street, I produce, I come through and try to get my energy and shun away from anger or what I've been through. It ain't do nothing to make me better and figure out who I am right now and who I am today.
Well, what I've learned from you over the past month or so, actually 2 months I think it's been about now, that you have a warm spirit, and and I know that the Lord has much for you, and I see that recognizing of who you have become since I've met you to now. It's just, I'm so excited about the next journey that you have. Where do you see yourself 2 or 3 years from now?
I see myself owning a couple of properties.
Okay.
Giving room for people for resources, more resources.
Okay.
For help. And try to get more people to give more to their health. That's number one priority. Health that's the most important thing on your body, more than money, Just to have the right attitude, to have the integrity, I'm going to check on myself. Or, I'm gonna make sure that, make sure my family okay, mentally wise, and try to work try to work with them, you know, and forgive. You know, that's one thing that a lot of people have to do, forgive. And I had to go through that, being in isolation. I had to isolate myself for anger. That's mental for me. And I took that time out to, you know what I'm saying, get the anger out. And I smile every day.
That's right,
and
that's
I wake
right.
up
And you have a beautiful smile.
That's it.
What type of resources are you in need of? And the reason I ask you is that because for those that are going to see our interview, I want them to be able to reach out to us and say, hey, this young man, we can give him information for over here or for this and for that. What type of resources are you in need of that we can help you with to see if we can get somebody to help us out?
Right now, I was working, like working.
What type of work?
Everything, like not everything, but I was doing a lot of trade things, so I know, you know, if anything, I know how to, you know what I'm saying, get money around the board instead of doing the old things I used to do when I was young.
Okay.
Started learning different things like automotive things, tattooing, different hacks. I started learning things I know that can help me out in the future and expand my mindset, give me more life. You know, I know how to do these things. I ain't gotta pay nobody to do these things. And I feel more comfortable doing it myself because I feel way more better, uplift my spirits more than I the one that did it. So I took that time out to learn and try to put things in books, you know, make sure that we don't read and learn. But hey, you give me them things, I'm gonna turn it to a goal, man.
So one thing we're asking of is for employment opportunities. If you know of any jobs that are available, send us the information, reach out to us so we can pass it on to Kendarius, and that way he can actually start looking and getting doors open for him.
I like coaching.
Know? Okay.
You know, I like sports. I played basketball 4 years of my life. Well, all my life.
Okay.
I love kids. You know, I love teenagers to try to help them change the narrative of their life. It ain't too late. And knowing that jail ain't the result for us right now.
So youth counseling.
Yeah.
And let's look for sports and youth counseling if you have any opportunities.
And housing.
Thank you. And housing, that's a very important aspect as well. But we're going to definitely give you that information in regards to anybody that contacts us. We're going to be passing it off to you. And I just want to tell you thank you. And I thank you for everything that you come and do here. You come and see us. You come and spend time with us. You even come and help. So, you know, we really appreciate that. Just keep your head up. Know you're loved. You're not forgotten. God loves you. We love you. And we wish you a wonderful day, everybody. Please make sure you reach out to us.
You too. Hey, stay 100 with me. Louis V or Southwest Louis, CHIWEST space Louis. Check out the music. All the music coming through, new vibes. And you know, if anything you're going through, any mental health issues, anything, you know, ask for prayer. Go around, get your meditation, and pray and seek for help. You know what I'm saying? Just not let things overdo, you know, over your life. And just meditate more and just keep at it. Keep consistent and stay strong. You know I love you. You know God loves you. You keep pushing forward.
And you heard it right here. And God bless everybody.
Amen.